Have you ever wondered which choices really make retirement rewarding and which ones could add years to your life, new friends to your week, or more cash to your pocket? We're counting down the top 10 ways U.S. retirees are transforming their golden years, ranging from money-saving moves and creative passions to high-energy adventures and life-changing travel. Each entry earned its spot for boosting health, happiness, or freedom in a measurable way. Which strategy takes the crown for America's retirees? Let's find out, starting with number 10. For thousands of Americans, retirement starts with a single bold move, relocating to Florida. The state's 0% income tax policy means every dollar from Social Security, pensions, or IRA withdrawals stays in your pocket. That is a tax-free game changer for anyone living on a fixed income, freeing up thousands each year that would otherwise go to state coffers. Median property taxes hover around 0.8%, well below the national average, and home prices in many inland towns still beat the U.S. median, especially outside the crowded coasts. The lifestyle perks are hard to ignore. Over 1,000 golf courses, endless beaches, and a climate that keeps outdoor hobbies on the calendar year-round. But there is a catch. Hurricane insurance can add about $2,000 or more to annual costs, especially along the coast. For many, the trade-off is worth it. Cutting tax bills means more room in the budget for travel, hobbies, and family visits, setting the stage for all the adventures that come next. A simple garage hobby can become a real retirement game plan. Ron and Maxine Roberts, both past 67, started making custom wood signs for friends. Within a year, their Etsy shop crossed $100,000 in sales. Their secret, treating the hobby like a business. The IRS expects you to show profit intent. Making money at least 3 out of 5 years keeps you in the clear for taxes. Startup costs can stay under $2,000 for tools and supplies if you shop smart. Shipping eats into profit, but using USPS bulk rates can cut costs by 20%. And many retirees find the post office surprisingly easy to work with. Zoning matters too. California, for instance, lets most home businesses operate as long as you don't bring in extra traffic or noise. A simple checklist helps. Track expenses, save receipts, and set aside money for taxes. It keeps things stress-free. For many, turning sawdust into security funds, everything from travel to fitness classes. Proving that a side hustle can power the next chapter. Every Tuesday afternoon in Stonecrest, Georgia, the High Point Book and Games Club fills with laughter, debate, and the shuffle of playing cards. For retirees, these gatherings are more than just a way to pass time. They are a lifeline. 70% of residents at High Point take part in group activities like this every day. That is not just impressive, it is life-changing. Studies show that regular participation in social clubs cuts the risk of depression by 25% among older adults. The secret is not complicated. It is about connection. A book club or a game night offers instant community, turning strangers into friends and lonely evenings into something to look forward to. Even if you do not live in a retirement community, options abound. Local libraries host free book discussions, and sites like Meetup make it easy to find or start a group, whether you love bridge, chess, or classic novels. The cost stays low, but the payoff is huge. Better mood, sharper mind, and a sense of belonging. For anyone worried about missing the camaraderie of the workplace, a simple club might be the easiest way to fill that gap and start enjoying retirement on your own terms. A pair of sneakers and a golf club can open the door to a healthier, more connected retirement. The CDC recommends strength training at least twice a week for adults over 65. The payoff is real. Regular sessions can cut your risk of falling by nearly 30%. For most retirees, cost is not a barrier. About 95% of Medicare Advantage plans now include SilverSneakers, a benefit that covers gym memberships and fitness classes at no extra charge. That means access to everything from resistance bands to balance workshops, all designed to keep muscles strong and joints moving. But it is not just about the gym. Walking an 18-hole round of golf adds up to 4 miles, blending low-impact cardio with fresh air and friendly competition. Many courses welcome SilverSneakers members for stretching or adaptive golf clinics, so even first-timers can join in. The social side matters too. Group classes and golf leagues turn exercise into a standing date with friends. With no monthly fees and a full calendar of activities, it is easier than ever to stay active, lower your fall risk, and build new friendships, one swing and one step at a time. A blank canvas, a lump of clay, or a pair of knitting needles. Sometimes the simplest tools open doors to a whole new world in retirement. Experts at Road Scholars say creative engagement actually helps build what they call cognitive reserve, a kind of mental buffer that can slow the effects of aging on the brain. Regularly picking up a paintbrush or trying your hand at pottery has been linked to lower dementia risk and sharper memory, even years down the road. The best part is getting started does not require a big investment. Starter kits for painting, drawing, or even digital art are easy to find for less than $50, and most community arts centers offer drop-in classes for around $10 each. Many towns now have maker spaces too, shared studios where you can learn woodworking, jewelry making, or fiber arts alongside other beginners. These spaces are not about competition or perfection. They are about the quiet focus that comes from creating something with your own hands, and the friendships that form when you share a table with fellow makers. For retirees who want a calm, meaningful routine that balances out more active days, a creative starter kit may be the smartest investment you will ever make in your brain's future. A small patch of earth can transform daily life in retirement. Across the country, community gardens are filling up with retirees eager to grow their own food and flowers. For less than $50 a season, a garden plot offers a season of fresh tomatoes, bell peppers, and zinnias, plus a reason to step outside every morning. The benefits go far beyond the harvest. An hour of light gardening burns around 200 calories, all while sparing the joints. Pulling weeds, planting seeds, and watering rows become a gentle workout that fits any fitness level. The science backs up what gardeners have known for years. Staying active and engaged with a hobby can add 2 to 5 years to your life. In fact, 80% of retirees say their hobbies are the key to fighting boredom and feeling fulfilled. Community gardens also offer something less obvious, a built-in network of neighbors. Swapping tips about compost or trading extra squash leads to friendships that grow alongside the plants. For those curious about birding, many gardens sit along migratory paths, turning a simple morning into a chance to spot cardinals or goldfinches with just a basic pair of binoculars. With low costs, steady rewards, and the calming rhythm of nature, a garden plot turns ordinary days into something special. The daily routine of tending plants grounds people in the present, making each season a little brighter and every meal a bit more satisfying. A classroom filled with retirees, notebooks open, and hands raised is not just a scene from decades past, it is happening right now on more than 125 college campuses across the country. The Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, with a $1 billion endowment, welcomes nearly 50,000 older adults each year. And the UC Berkeley chapter stands out for its energy and diversity. Since the pandemic, enrollment at Osher programs has soared by 40%, as more retirees look for ways to keep their minds sharp and their calendars full. The draw is simple. For as little as $50 per course, you can audit university-level classes, from art history to astronomy, without the pressure of grades or exams. Many participants say the real reward is not just the knowledge. It is the friendships that form over coffee breaks and group projects. Surveys show that 90% of Osher learners report a stronger sense of purpose, and higher purpose scores are linked to better health and longer lives. With options ranging from in-person seminars to flexible online lectures, Osher makes it easy for anyone, anywhere in the US, to dive back into learning. For retirees eager to expand their world and meet new people, a seat in the classroom might be the smartest investment yet, laying the groundwork for a retirement that is as stimulating as it is social. A few hours a week can change the course of retirement, and not just for the people you help. The AmeriCorps Seniors RSVP program connects adults 55 and older with local opportunities to give back, But the real surprise is what volunteering does for the volunteers themselves. A sweeping analysis of over 40 studies found that retirees who consistently volunteer 100 to 200 hours each year, or just 2 to 4 hours a week, see a 22% lower risk of death compared to non-volunteers. That's not just a feel-good statistic, it's a measurable shift in health. Regular service is linked to an 8-point drop in systolic blood pressure and a 12% reduction in inflammatory markers like IL-6, both key factors in heart health and longevity. Programs like RSVP make it easy to start, offering roles from tutoring students to delivering meals or supporting veterans. The structure is simple: choose your hours, get matched to a local nonprofit, and receive free supplemental insurance while you are on duty. Some sites even reimburse mileage, so transportation is not a barrier. Training takes less than 2 hours, and there is no long-term commitment required, just the right amount of flexibility for retirees balancing health, travel, and family. The science shows that the sweet spot for benefits is 2 to 4 hours per week. Too little, and the health effects fade. Too much, and fatigue can creep in. But at the right dose, volunteering is more than a way to fill time. It's a proven path to stronger bodies, sharper minds, and a deeper sense of purpose. For many, RSVP becomes the highlight of the week, a reason to get up, get out, and make a real difference, all while boosting your own well-being. It is the kind of routine that sets the stage for even bigger adventures ahead. A paddle, a plastic ball, and a painted court. Sometimes that is all it takes to start a new chapter. Pickleball has exploded across the country, now drawing more than 4.8 million players, and more than half are over 55. The secret is, it is easy to pick up, gentle on the joints, and packed with action. Courts are popping up everywhere, from city parks in Seattle to retirement communities in Arizona. For many, it is more than a game. It is a ticket to friendships and a reason to lace up sneakers every week. The draw goes beyond the court. Pickleball is now the fastest growing sport in America, with tournaments welcoming everyone from first-timers to seasoned athletes. The National Senior Games, held every 2 years, now host thousands of pickleball competitors. In 2023, a record 12,500 athletes from all 50 states gathered in Pittsburgh, turning the city into a hive of energy and competition. The oldest medalists are in their late 80s, proof that age is no barrier to a comeback. Take David Swartz, who at 65 set a National Senior Games record in the 5K race walk, showing that with the right mindset, even health setbacks can lead to the podium. Pickleball's appeal is simple. It is social, it is safe, and it is seriously fun. Games are fast, lasting just 15 to 20 minutes, so you are never stuck on the sidelines. Adaptive programs welcome players recovering from surgery or managing arthritis, with clinics designed for every skill level. Many YMCAs and recreation centers offer free or low-cost lessons, and some Medicare Advantage plans even cover court fees. For those looking to push a little harder, local leagues and state tournaments offer a taste of friendly rivalry and the thrill of a gold medal. But it is not just about winning. Most retirees say the real prize is the community, the post-game coffee, the laughter, and the feeling of belonging. One Florida player said that pickleball is not just a sport. It is my social life, my exercise, and my adventure all rolled into one. With every serve and volley, the game opens doors to new friendships and fresh adventures, proving that the best years can be the most active. And for anyone looking for a little adrenaline without the risk, there may be no better place to start. A national park pass, a converted van, and a map of open highways. Retirement takes on new meaning when the road itself becomes home. For thousands of Americans, van life isn't a distant dream, but a practical path to adventure, built on careful planning and a sharp eye for savings. The journey often begins with a modest investment. A used van or a retrofitted bus transformed for under $25,000 forms the foundation for months of travel. Barbara Hildebrand, once a classroom teacher, now steers her 1984 Bluebird bus from Utah's sandstone canyons to Texas's wildflower fields, waking each morning to a fresh horizon and a new story to tell. The numbers work out for those willing to plan. A week exploring national parks can cost between $800 and $1,500 per person, especially with the $20 lifetime senior pass from the National Park Service. Group tours for older adults, which include transportation, hotels, and guides, range from $1,200 to $3,000, offering structure for those who want it. Senior discounts stretch every dollar. An AARP card unlocks up to 35% off car rentals from companies like Avis, Budget, and Hertz, while hotels and restaurants often follow suit. Traveling during shoulder seasons like April or September means quieter parks and even lower prices, turning places like Moab or the Gulf Coast into affordable retreats. Safety is essential when the road is home. Medicare won't cover medical care outside the United States, and even within the country, coverage can be tricky far from home. Travel insurance fills the gaps, with companies like MedJet providing medical evacuation for travelers under 75. Retirees prepare by keeping digital copies of medical records, packing 3 months of prescriptions, and arranging telehealth access. Before setting out, they update emergency contacts, scan health information to their phones, and share itineraries with family. On the road, rideshares and ADA-accessible park shuttles offer easy mobility, while senior travel forums provide real-time advice and support. Van life offers unmatched flexibility. Some retirees travel solo, relishing the freedom to follow their own pace. Others join caravans or group tours, finding community and backup for the unexpected. Both approaches have their strengths. Solo travel means independence, and group trips bring camaraderie and a safety net. For those with mobility needs, ADA-accessible hotels and park facilities make even rugged destinations possible. Careful budgeting, house sitting, and sharing economy rentals help fixed incomes go further, turning months on the road into a reality. This is more than a trip, it is a reinvention. Each mile brings new faces, challenges, and a sense of purpose. As Barbara says, retirement isn't the end, it is my endless road trip. Across all 10 entries, one pattern stands out. The most fulfilling retirements blend purpose, connection, and new experiences. The data shows active U.S. retirees enjoy up to 30% higher life satisfaction, proving that engagement, not just leisure, fuels well-being. Retirement isn't an ending, it's a launch pad for growth. Which path would you choose for your next chapter? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more insight.